What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, beasts of all ages, shapes, and sizes? Oh, you already know we're gonna bring the boy back up in this mug, Crimson Beast style. Instead of building a space colony, build a human death trap. Another day at the office for Let's Game It Out. You already know the deal, man. Link in the description. Let's get a gun right dot him. Astro Colony and add. Sweet. And depending on how awesome the game is, might play it on the channel myself. We shall see. Let's do this thing. Chaos time.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Astro Colony today because it combines some things I really like. Space, factory building, and excess. And also, Astro Colony has been kind enough to sponsor this whole video. So if you like what you see, there's a link in the description to check it out for yourself. Our journey begins with us on a glorious spacecraft. And look at that, we have companions. And what are you?
Humanity seeks opportunities to discover.
Yeah, whatever, Chris Casad. I'm trying to connect with the other human beings
What's
around
up,
here.
girl?
Well, this is my
doing,
assignment.
baby?
I guess I'll see you guys on the surface with me, right? Right? Guys? Where are you going?
Guys!
Oh, well, whatever. I'm sure there's plenty of fun to be had without them. Just like you, tutorial bot. We're gonna put you to sleep for now till we need you, if ever we need you. Anyway, so here we are in our brand new home. As you can see, it's just a platform for now, but that's okay. We've got the infinity of space around us. And besides being on this platform, we've got all these asteroids flying around. Correction, was flying around. Anyway, the first step to all of this is we need to get some materials. And in order to do that, we gotta harvest these asteroids. Luckily, they're not outside of our grasp, even though they look far away, because not only can we do a little jumping, but we can do a little hovering too. So now we can just fly anywhere and get to anything we need.
This sounds lit.
Once we're up close and personal with the asteroid, that's when we do some manual mining. Yep, that's the spirit. It's what you like to see. Smacking it for materials as well as basic science. I didn't know that's where science comes from. I'm learning so much. Nah, but for real, this is what the science stuff is for. Unlocks and upgrades galore. And not just basic science, but all kinds of others like engineering and chemistry and biology and space science and blah, blah, blah. Can't wait for this docking technology though. So as an example, we've got 5 basic science and to unlock oxygen, which obviously we're gonna need. Wait, or are we? I know we have our oxygen down here. Dead. I know it sounds stupid, but what happens when we run out?
You die, you dumbass.
With another test. Like, sure, we could float like this all the time.
You're gonna float off into
space.
space.
Float and just go right off the side and just fall and just keep on falling. For how long can we do this?
Eternity.
Pretty sure there's only one way to find out. Take me, beautiful space. Reveal to me the secrets of the universe. And also let me know what happens when my O2 runs out.
You
and
die!
What is this thing? I guess there wouldn't be any harm in checking it out while we're down here. Easy there. Keep it in your sights. Oh, let's see. What do we have here? Looks like a space island. Ugh, and I'm okay. And I believe this is telling me that the name of this landmass of sorts is called Silent Space. Because if we look on our map here, not only does it show me on this little landmass thingy, where it is indeed labeled as Silent Space, but look at that, we have other things all around us, like Gothurdia, or Nuki Land, or Linus Techius. Oh, this game gives such a sense of humor. Anyway, it also lets you know what kind of stuff is on this little planet, like all of these different deposits. Oh, and good news, you can reform this landmass to your heart's desire.
Oh, no.
Goodness knows I love that. Especially when you keep digging straight down. Until when?
You fall into
until
space.
you fall through the bottom. And thus we continue our journey. We're also either out of oxygen or getting close to it, judging by all the flashing. And I think this little bar that's slowly going down is the rest of my life. And all I can say is I'm really impressed with us. It takes us a really long time to suffocate after we run out of oxygen. Okay, moment of truth. What happens? Do we just like, respawn or something?
You fucking died!
Your character died. Well, that'll teach me. So let's head on over to some of these asteroids and do a little extracting. Presumably, we're gonna need whatever comes out of these anyway. So we'll just go ahead and smack at them for a while till we feel like we have a good amount of them. So we'll just smack some of these and also some of these. Not to mention some ice, which makes perfect little ice cubes, and so on and so forth. Now that we got a couple of minerals, let's go ahead and open up our inventory and do a little handcrafting. All we gotta do is click on this little recipe thingamabob, and then we can make our dude busy himself with just making as many iron bars and copper bars by hand. Or as I read that, he's making iron bar hands. Either way, here we go.
We can make iron bar hands?
Materials and automatically converting them into bars. And of course, we can't make these other things quite yet because we haven't unlocked them. So over here back in the world of unlocks, first we'll go ahead and unlock oxygen, which in turn unlocks the oxygen generator. And then we'll unlock the other things we need, like handcrafting that wire that was previously locked, as well as the electricity thingamabob, which is going to let us make carbon reactors, as well as electric cable. What a deal. Okay, so let's see. We're running out of oxygen.
But can you fight aliens?
We need to build an oxygen generator generator post haste. Okay, there we go. Where's my oxygen?
Nice.
What do I do? Do I just like put my mouth on that or that or both somehow? Wait, never
That's not what I was
mind.
gonna
You
say.
just add ice and then you use it to refill your oxygen like so. And thank God we can breathe again because it's time to do a little bit more of this. Yeah. We should also probably satisfy some of our curiosity with whatever this is over here. Let's see, what do we have here? Looks like we have a landmass that doesn't believe in dark mode, but more than that, we have iron deposits. Well, time to get started. Can I just like dig out this and just carry the big chunk home? That sure would be nice. No sense in not trying, so let's kind of just hollow out this entire thing and see if we can. Okay, just continuing to hollow it out. Okay, it's all gone. It's just this thing now. No such luck though. It turns out this is the landmass now. Okay, fine. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Don't worry though, we'll automate this eventually. And done.
Oh, this is gonna be insane.
I feel really good having eliminated something from outer space. And now we have a cool 561 iron. And now that we have all these majestic supplies, it's time to do a little bit of building. First things first, we need to build this, the carbon reactor. This is our first step into automation with something that can generate power. Basically, you just go up to this thing, take a bunch of our carbon ore, shove it right into the machine. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and powered. And polluting right into space. And then we can build a bunch of wire that can connect to other machines and power those too. And to make things even more fun, we can wire upwards too. How high up, I wonder? Well, right now this high because we don't have more wire for that. So for now, we'll just have this here. Ah, good. How useful. I'm sure we'll find a use for it at some point. But for now, it's time to unlock more stuff.
Boosters?
I probably should have mentioned, but this thing just keeps going. Like, we have kind of normal sounding stuff like smelting and water, but then we have more wild stuff like asteroid catching and cosmic harpoons.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
My favorite thing, automation. All I can hope is that we get to poultry farming because God, does that egg look good.
Chicken in
Let's
space?
not get ahead of ourselves
You can do that?
here. Let's unlock this entire row of stuff. There we go. We're instantly smarter in 6 more things. Let's start with asteroid catching. Device to manually catch asteroids and process them.
Nice.
Oh, how I'm excited for this. And we'll go ahead and just connect it to some power. And now it's ready to yank asteroids right out of the sky. Let's give it a shot. Oh boy.
Oh,
which
wow.
one do
You
you
got to
choose?
control it?
That one's got copper and that'll make more wire. So
Oh,
let's go
shit.
ahead and grab that one.
Oh, that's kind of lit, actually.
And now it's inside me. No, wait. Here it is. Being processed into dust. And then after it's processed, it
gosh.
just sits here. I mean, for now. Eventually, it's gonna pop out of this little chute. Wait, if I pick up one and I pick up another? Oh, okay. If I pick up another, it just waits. And then we get to watch as it awkwardly holds this one in
That's
place
actually
while it works
lit,
on the
though.
other one. And then when it's time, there you go. Unfortunately, we can only have one queued up at a time. If we want to grab another one, we have to let go of this one first. And then we can grab another one. Anyway, let's get things rolling out of this hatch. But we can't do that quite yet. Not until we unlock logistics, which gives us conveyor belts.
Oh,
my
boy.
favorite. Yes, please unlock. It's time to go nuts with conveyor belts.
Oh,
We'll do
God.
one small line just to see how it looks. Well, there it is. Minerals and everything
nice.
coming right off it. Oh, and the little door shuts. How polite. Then I think I really can just kind of aim it around. Yep. Can I make it go back this way?
Oh,
The answer
God.
is no. I think I'm
Good.
starting to
Take
understand how
that.
this works. I can't put it right there. That's not the right place for it. But how about
Just suck
right
it back
here
up.
like this? Yeah, see, there we go. It's just one straight conveyor belt hurling its stuff onto another straight conveyor belt and then another one. Works for me because it's time for us to send these minerals on a journey. Oh, and you know what else? You can also ramp them up.
Oh, boy.
Happy day for me. Well, I think we can
no.
see where this is going.
Yep.
Somewhere most amazing. There we go. That's more
Oh
like
my
it.
God,
So many
come
beautiful
on,
layers
man.
of conveyor belts. And not
Bro.
just a feast for the eyes on top of our platform, but it also
No,
goes
you didn't go
underneath.
underneath
I'm
the
so
damn
happy
platform.
because it's so unnecessary. Minerals,
swear.
watch out. Hostile at 9 o'clock. Can go down. Nice job. At present time, though, these don't actually even go anywhere. Like a mineral enters the system here, slowly making its way through the conveyor belts, and after a whole lot of
goes
wandering
nowhere.
around, it makes its way down and joins all of its friends. There you go. Welcome to the club. And then they just kind of go through this entire system
Where's it
before
going,
popping
though?
out this side and looping back around again. So
You
it all can't be for
fool.
good looks. This stuff has got to be used for something. Like, let's put down a smelter. Yeah, here seems good. Oh, yeah, it's already perfect. You know, with it clipping through the conveyor belt, just the way
Naturally.
we like it.
Of
And this should
course.
be really easy to set up. See that right there? That's power. And this is where the materials go in. The machine's innie, if you will. And then after the process, they come out this other side here. Which I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest, I don't know if this is gonna work since there's a
It's
railing in
not.
the way. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First, let's deal with the power stuff, which should be easy enough. You know, as we weave it through all of these conveyor belts, as one does. And there we go. Now it's got
Unnecessary
electricity
as
that
shit.
goes all the way over
Oh
here,
my
and then
God.
over there, and then
Bro,
over here,
bro.
maybe through like like a little bend and then back around. You get the idea. The important part is that this thing is powered now. And now let's set some conveyor belts to go into that space right there. It's time to come in for a landing. Ah, yeah, and there they go. And look at that. It's collecting all the materials, but also turning them into bars. Okay, moment of truth. Over here on the other side, let's see if we can actually attach something or if this railing is in the way. All right, it works just fine. Well, time to give this a path out of here. And out we go. There we go. It's out in the front. I'm not sure why I continue to weave everything with everything else, but it sure looks fun, doesn't it? Look at these bars bouncing up and down. Now, here's the thing. Even though we've got these minerals back to the ground, we have a slight conundrum on our hands. Smelter can't do anything with ice cubes, so it just spit them out. But now we've got all of these bars of different types, all on the same conveyor belts. Well, that's where these come in. Logistics blocks. We got all the greats here. Blocking and filtering and pushing. Okay, so let's see. We can take this ice and I think we can shove it into this machine. As a reminder, this is our oxygen generator thing. So we need to get these ice cubes into that hatch, but only these ice cubes. So let's take our little pusher block here, aim it that way, and then from the pusher block itself, we can tell it to push through only ice. And then we'll put another conveyor belt. Yep, there we go. And now all the ice knows to go that way.
I'm legit learning. I actually might play this.
And then it just stops. And for everything else, we're gonna filter it right down below here, where we're gonna set the push resources to be all of these different types of bars. There we go. We do have a lot of bars though. And where are they all gonna go? Well, we're gonna use it for this thing right here, engineering, because we need to build a laboratory to generate more science points. Not these, of course. We have 916 of these, but all the other ones we can go through the lab to get them. I guess we'll just put this right here and just connect the whole thing.
Hey!
There we go. Look at the process working. Things routing to where they're supposed to. The important part is that it's all going in the slot. All the colors of the metal bar rainbow. Oh, right. I guess it needs power too. Well, no problem. We could just wire it from right here. I mean, why not, right? After all, we have this beautiful exposed wire just sitting here waiting to be used with asteroids crushing against it and connected. It couldn't be more simple because in my mind, electricity is magic. Look, it's like a goal in space. There we go. Take those types of bars and engineer it down into points. Now that we've got that handled, there's something else we need to solve. And that's that we've run out of things running on this conveyor belt. Well, that just won't do, which has a pretty simple explanation as to why.
Time to go to the magnet.
This thing, we have to climb in and do all the work ourselves. And yeah, that gets the job done. But how about instead of doing all that, we work our way to this automated catching, which allows us to build the auto asteroid catcher. Can I just replace this one with that one? That was me removing it, by the way, even though it looks like my carbon reactor ate it. Anyway, let's put this automated one down right here and connect it to power. Okay, let's... Oh my god, you've already got an asteroid. You've already got 2 asteroids. I didn't even get to see what it does. Let's just sit back and watch. So just like the other version, it pulls in a rock, slowly eats it, and then it sucks in the next one.
That is awesome.
See, now that's the kind of convenience I wanted. Well, we can't just stop with one, can we? I don't think so. Especially to even get to automated catching like this, we had to unlock construction, which means look at all these floor tiles we have access to. We've got like plain ones and more detailed ones. And while I love that there's all this default variety, you know what I really love about these? Duplicate to customize. And boy, oh boy, do I love custom coloring things. How about pink and brighter pink? And let's name it I'm Sorry. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh my god, it's so perfect. This extra space should do nicely, especially because it's so beautiful. You know what? Why stop with one when we could have several with a whole bunch of different varieties of hideous colors? There we go. God, it's hideous. I'm
God, so my eyes.
And now to add some more of these. Okay, so we have 4 now, and it's every bit as exciting as I hoped it would be. A whole bunch of asteroids just flying in from outer space over and over and over and over. But again, I have to ask you, is this enough?
No,
I think we know the answer to that. So hold, please, while I turn
how many hours
into this. That is definitely more like it. That's right, we've got a couple more of these things now. And by a couple more, I mean 155 in total. All here vacuuming up asteroids as fast as they can. I mean, look at this. It's like a Hollywood premiere going on over here. Right here in space. And all of this in our beautiful, hideous, multicolored colors. It's kind of like how I used to mash up my Lego as a kid. No rhyme, no reason, all colors invited. And of course, to power such a thing, we ended up building a lot more reactors, of which I made, I believe, 26 in total. All of which now are automatically getting all of the carbon they need to function, because I was able to use these little logic splitters to make sure all the carbon gets split evenly. And right now, all the carbon is actually only coming from all of the asteroid catchers along the far edge, because right now they're the only ones with conveyor belts hooked up to them. And let's not forget that on every single one of these, there's a second hatch. And it's in this space that we're going to set up another conveyor belt that'll capture the materials from both of these hatches. Okay, so here goes nothing. Let's see how it looks. Oh, good. It's coming out of the one side. I gotta be honest, that's probably good enough for me. Okay, so let's go all the way to the front and run a conveyor belt all the way back. Why front to back, you wonder?
Yes,
I don't
why?
know.
Oh my
okay,
God.
great. Now we've got materials flowing in from all of the various corridors, and we're gonna run a conveyor belt all the way across, and we're gonna have them all collect on this side, where this one will finally be going back to front. And we're gonna connect that back over here, back to the original conveyor belt. It feels so good to see everything teeming with life once again. I kind of wondered if all these materials was too much for this one smelter to take, and then I realized I don't care. Either way, I think we have our basic material needs squared away. Now I think it's time we turn our eyes back to the stars, because while we're handily pulling asteroids right out of the ether, I want to know how we can pull that thing down. And for that, we're gonna try something called the cosmic harpoon.
Never mind.
First things first, it wants us to build a little dock thing, which if we get close enough to the edge, these arrows appear, and then we can build it right along there. I did notice it's like any edge piece is where you can put it, like right there, but we'll put it along this edge for now. And there we go. We've got our harpoon dock thingy with a harpoon on the top and this weird centrally pulsing ball. So this thing actually works similar to the asteroid catcher, except instead of catching asteroids, we can try to catch these planetoids. That is provided they're close enough, which this one is not. But if we aim it up at this one, we can see that it is. There we go. That's the spirit. What a momentous occasion.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I guess that's as far as it's gonna go, but don't you worry, we're not done yet. Pulling planetoids to us is really only half the function of this thing. The second half is some sweet, sweet docking, and to do that, we need to place a dock over on the actual planetoid, like so. And now let's access this harpoon connector and click dock. Oh, we're moving, and now the planetoid is nice and lined up. Ta-da! Okay, wait, now that this is connected, I gotta know.
Genuinely impressed.
Like, this is so that the thing is not connected anymore. Can we instead install a dock like way over here in the middle of this mess? Can we redock it from here?
Oh, God, no.
Looks like the answer is yes. God. Look at that. It's part of our station now. It's fully decided that it belongs with us. All right, wait. Hold on. I'm pretty sure we can get this even closer in. But if we're going to do that, we should up the ante. So bear with me. I've got an idea for something. Please, of course, we're going to use the help of our beautiful assistant, the hot dog tiling. So first, let's go back over here and do a little undocking and set up a new docking station all the way out here.
Where this is going.
Get ready for more docking. Yep, here it comes. Freshly dislodged and coming in for a landing. Okay, now that it's all the way out here, we're gonna build something on this before we send it back in. And for that, we're gonna utilize blueprints, because who doesn't want to save time making templates while also building something absolutely obnoxious? So come on a journey with me while we mess around with electrical cable. This will make sense, I swear.
I doubt it.
Here we got one long line of wire. And before I add on to that, I just want you to see what this looks like. If I put four of them next to each other, it makes a nice little circle. And if I put another bunch on top of them, it makes this thing. And if I add another layer to the whole thing, my brain.
Oh, God,
so
my
let's
eyes.
apply that principle, except over here in blueprint land, we're gonna make one vertical slice. You know, for a moment there, I feel like this might be too much. But then I remembered all I like is too much. And now that we have our big, beautiful blueprint, let's put it to use. Okay, easy. Try to keep it in line. Don't worry, I'm sure this is gonna look great after it's all said and done. Oh yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Asteroid, do you have a death wish? You want to go up against the Borg cube of electrical cables? You know, never mind. I don't know what I was expecting. Now, I don't think I can put it on the edge like this, because I'm fairly certain that whatever connector there is has to be facing the same orientation as that one. I mean, let's test just in case. Yeah, see, there we go. No matching opposite dock found. That's okay, I have a solution for that. It's called putting floor tiles right on that railing. See, doesn't that look professional? And it looks like the dock agrees. Okay, fingers crossed.
Oh, epic view at the top. Hey, get the science. Hey, hit the science, bitch!
Well, there we go. Conveniently insulated in this giant slab of instant ramen. I can tell you this much, I wouldn't change a thing. Except for maybe finding more things to pull to us. You want to be closer to us, right? Well, come on down. We're also going to modify our blueprint here. I can't help but wonder
make it even worse.
How far out will this template let me build?
Yes.
Like, is there a limit at all? I guess let's find out. Okay, so I've been placing wires for a while now. I don't know if you can see way in the distance. There's like one row of pixels. Like if we zoom all the way back, we can see where we started. It's really far away. So I don't really know if there's a limit. Don't worry though, we're not done trying. Here's something I've noticed though, the farther out I get. As I'm building stuff, I couldn't help but notice that there's actually like space elements out here in the void that is the blueprint. So after seeing this, I was looking around and I was like, wait, what
the hell?
So let's go investigate. And as we get
closer,
in the void? I can help but notice more space-like stuff is appearing. You want to know just how far away we are right now? Here, let me show you where we were. Do you see that? That pale blue dot spot. Yeah, that's where we were before we entered into magical fake space. Okay,
where
here
are
we are,
you?
finally. Yep, it's a piece of something, all right. Look at that, complete with minerals and everything. Can I mine these? Yep, I sure can.
What the?
Don't mind if I do, I guess. Wait, can I speed this up? I do have a drill that I haven't used yet. Can I set these up in magical fake world? Oh, it's gonna need power. No problem, I'll just put it right over here. Oh no, you see the screen pulsing? That means we're running out of oxygen back in the real world. I wonder if we can just build an oxygen generator here.
In the fake
Fiddlesticks, you can't use it. All right, hold on, gotta exit the designer, I guess, to go back to juicing up our oxygen. Now back into the dream world. And shockingly enough, I actually can't find the little planetoids anymore. So I guess it's back to building this thing. And you know what I can safely say after doing this for a while? I don't think there's a limit. I think it really will just let me do this forever. I think the only limit is the total cost. So as long as you have this much copper wire to make all of that electric cable, it apparently will just let you do it. I also can't just hold down the button and make one long line. At a certain point, it just stops, and this is how far you can take it. And then you have to put that part down and then start up again. Okay, I think this might be far enough. We definitely can't see where we started. I also went and removed all the rest of the wiring, so it's really just one giant long wire, which is how I know when it says the total cost is 5,180 copper wire. That's how I know that this wire is indeed 5,180 blocks long. Okay, at long last, let's try this out. Let's see, we should see it. Yep, there it is. And just like you'd expect, it extends all the way into deep space. And deploy. Yep, there it is in all its glory. Amazingly, even from this distance, you can still see all our nonsense. Plain as day. One downside, on the other hand, is going there and back again almost got me killed. But that's okay, I've got a backup plan for that. But first, let's mess around with these a little bit more. Every time I go to place it, the game does freeze for a good 5 seconds, which always feels really good. But then it recovers gracefully. Look at that, it's like my own interstellar pathway to the stars. Well, no sense in stopping there, especially when I can rotate. Oh, good, just what I wanted. More of these things to put down. Well, might as well just keep adding them. We want this to be the most majestic place in the galaxy. Well, the good news is it's going to be really hard to ever lose track of my station. Not when I've got it connected to all these space lassos. Well, that's enough horsing around for this. Time for some space docking. Here we go. Oh god, it doesn't like doing this, I can tell you that much. Here's the frame going away that we were all hoping for.
Freeze!
Oh my god, it's so stuck. And now that it's stationary again, good old frames are back with us. Okay, so here's what I want now. I was looking around, and I keep seeing little anomalies like this. And by that I mean a star that's probably like 10 bajillion light years away. But I don't know, I want to see if we can walk to it. And for the next part, we're hopping back into the blueprint thingy, where we're gonna build something to complement our wires. And what is that, you may wonder? Some roads. And don't worry, we're gonna vary the color. Okay, and that should about do it. Our single file rainbow road is now complete. And finally, we need to be able to breathe. So one of the things we do have is this, the oxygen barrier. It's actually quite easy to make. And once you connect it to some power, it creates this really exciting bubble for oxygen. Look at that, that could be us breathing normally and everything. That said, that's not the only thing it needs to function. The barrier needs the oxygen generator active with oxygen tanks. That can't be too hard, right? This is our oxygen generator right here. And the way we make oxygen tanks from it is we have to feed it water. To make water, we need something called an icebreaker, which requires us to feed ice into this thing, and then it'll turn it into water. And then we can attach these little water tank things, which over time will fill up with water, and then we can use pipes to send that water over to the oxygen generator. And that's it. Now it's making oxygen tanks. I don't really understand the science how this spotlight into the sky is able to magically connect with the oxygen tanks in this thing. But what do I look like, a NASA engineer? All I know is we can breathe in the bubble. Now that we've got that squared away, I think it's Rainbow Road time. So first we're just gonna place the power down, and now it's time for the road. Engage. Ah, there it is. Look at that. All sorts of ready for an adventure. And if at any point we need an oxygen top off, we can just put down one of these things. Instant oxygen. You know, I didn't realize that I could actually click and hold and add a bunch of these at once too. What the hell is it gonna look like if I put down this many?
Insanity. What the fuck
Welcome
happened?
To cyberspace.
Whoa!
Population What does this even look like from the outside?
What the hell?
Oh, I see. It's like the beginnings of a space caterpillar. All right, well, hold on. We can do better than that.
Yeah,
Let's just add a couple more. Brace your ears. Ah. What a glorious sound effect that we get to listen to over and over again. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Space caterpillar, welcome to the universe. Anyway, where were we? Let's break out of the matrix and continue onwards. Okay, we're at the end of the first built path, which means we're 5,000 blocks from when we started.
Wait, hold
Thanks to the asteroid catchers, though, you can still see our base, just barely. But that means we still got a lot of distance to cover. So now it's time to add part 2.
Oh, God.
Oh, and in case you were curious, I'm fairly certain that we can't see our base anymore. Okay, so we've been traveling for quite a while now.
4 years
Something
later.
has caught my eye.
Is that a
What the
wormhole?
hell is that?
Is that a
I don't
black
know, but
hole?
We should go over to it. Let's add
Oh my
another
God, please be a
path
black
this
hole.
way. And of course, can't forget the electricity. Okay, I think we're basically there. This
Oh,
thing is almost
shit.
perfectly
It's a
perpendicular
black
to us.
hole.
Luckily, we can use our pathways to tell if we're actually going to intersect with it. And it looks like we need to be a little more to the left. Okay, I think I did it. Close enough. Fingers crossed.
Time
Let's
to go
see how this
into
goes.
oblivion.
It's getting closer.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
here we are. Looks like a black hole or a wormhole or
Ooh.
something. And it seems like it ate a portion of my path. Well, I guess we have no choice.
We're
do
going
we? We gotta
in.
go right into the center and see what happens.
You
Oh, you just die. Well, yeah, of course you do. Wait, so what happens when I try to
jumped
build
into a
into
black
it?
hole.
Oh, it
eats
just goes away, I see. Let's go ahead and map the perimeter around this thing and
Oh,
see
that
just
is
how close we can
awesome.
get before it eats everything. And can't forget to go around
Legit
the
black
other
hole.
side, place some down, and watch some of it get immediately
Oh, gosh.
sucked in. Okay, there we go. And now that we're just sitting here chilling with a black hole, I have one more idea. Here's a couple of things we haven't looked at yet, like more docking, but a different kind
Can
of
you
docking.
dock
This guy's gonna
into-
work hand in hand with human migration, which
Humans?
is to say, we're gonna bring people to us. And as
People
you can see in the
exist
upper
here?
right corner, there's a shuttle that's coming in a really short time from now. So let's go ahead and call some astronauts to us. I'll take 5 astronauts,
I didn't know you had
please.
people.
Now all we need to do is wait for the shuttle to arrive.
Uh-oh.
And there it is. Greetings and salutations, my
Humans!
new astronaut friends. I bet you're wondering where we are. Well, too bad. You can't leave anyway. Welcome to your new home, right
In
outside
hell.
of a black hole. Actually, what am I doing? Why did I build this right here? Why
Build
not
it
build
in
over
the
here
black
hole?
hole.
All right,
There
let's
you
see. Is
go.
it really going to let me do this? Yep, it sure. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
shit.
There it went! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is so exciting!
Hell
Hold on,
yeah,
let's
dude.
try it from the front. Into
Into the black
There it goes.
hole!
All right, hang on. Let's erase this layer and get it out
Oh,
of the
that's
way. All
awesome.
these astronauts are over here like, what the hell is that guy doing? Wait, what is that? Are you guys
They're
over there
hungry?
just complaining that you're hungry?
They can
Why
eat?
can't you be hungry for murder like I am? Okay, there we go. It's far enough back so it's not getting sucked into the black hole. Oh boy,
But they
another
will
shuttle
be.
is coming soon. I would like to order some more astronauts, please. Okay, here
Please
they
get
come.
sucked up in the black
Easy,
hole.
Easy.
Wait.
Oh, I guess it's not affected by the black
Nice.
hole.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Oh, I see. Well, that was most unexpected. Hello, cadet. Did you notice your 4 friends fly off into space to die forever? Don't worry too much. I'm sure they're screaming at the top of their lungs right now. Don't worry, I'll summon you some more friends. Okay, let's watch it from the front this time. Oh, the gateway lit up. Here we go. It's showtime. Have fun in outer space forever. This is just great.
This is
Those
amazing,
astronauts are
dude.
really dead, by the way. Look at this. You can see all of our available astronauts, all 7 of them. I originally mail ordered 15. That means that they are well and truly dead. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing for the next millennia, and it's definitely not taking out every single person in the
my
space program. I want to thank Astro Colony again for sponsoring
Beautiful.
this entire
I gotta
video.
download
So if
this
you
for
like what
real.
you saw, check
Hell
out the link
yeah,
in the
dude. I
description,
might
and
actually
you
do
can
that,
pick up
though.
the game for yourself. It might
Oh
even
my
be
God.
on sale right now if you play your cards right. So I hope you had fun. I definitely did, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, that's amazing! I gotta get my hands on that game legit. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This game legit looks awesome. You can just send motherfuckers to the black holes and shit. Go on. I legit might get this game using his linky in that description. I actually might do it. Let me know if y'all want to see me play this game. How many people can we suck into a black hole? Pause. That's gonna do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Link in the description, of course, to the main man. Let's give it out. Big Joshy Joshington the third up in this month. But if you enjoyed this video with your boys, take your beast mode claws of awesomeness juice. Go ahead and slash that like button. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, shapes, even them sizes. Love, peace, and above all, stay beast mode. Play a big winner of all the wins. He's all up in skis me.